This is Tom Myers, Superintendent, Bellevue Community School District, coming to you with this week's Believe in the Blue update. Want to give you some upcoming events that way for the upcoming week, but also going on through the end of the school year, and that's where I'm actually going to start on May 15th. That's a Monday. We have our middle school and high school vocal concert that evening, and then on Tuesday, May 16th, we have their middle school and high school band concert. And then on Wednesday, May 17th, 3 days in a row for the fine arts and music, we have our elementary concert, and that includes the vocal for all the grades, along with our fifth grade band playing. And that's always a pleasure to see the progress that they've made from the beginning of the year until now that way. Having a fifth grade son, I can definitely recognize that. The 26s are Beyond the Blue recognition. That's a new group we started this year. I have a great committee to work with that way. We have 4 recipients that are the first annual recipients to Beyond the Blue, and it's really honoring kids who have been out of school 10 years or more and how they have contributed to society as a whole. Has very little to do with what they did in high school, but how they contribute to society once they have graduated. So we have 4 recipients for that. That'll be an annual thing, and we'll have a reception that evening after they speak to the students on the 26th that afternoon, but we'll have a reception that evening at the Bellevue Art Gallery connected to the brewery in town, and that'll run from 5:30 to 6:30 with the social hour, and then 6:30 to roughly 7:30 with a program, and giving each of them time to speak and time to visit with people. We'll have more about that in the upcoming weeks here in the newspaper and also on our website, and when we will officially announce those recipients that way. But 4 great recipients. I think they really represent the Bellevue Community School District and what our graduates are doing very well. Coming to districts, many years ago, heard all the great things our Bellevue students are doing once they leave here, and we finally said, let's start honoring them. Let's start talking about what they're doing. And I tell you what, we have some great ones here, and this first class is outstanding, and future years will continue to add to that, obviously. Some upcoming events for this upcoming weekend today. We have a middle school boys and girls track meets going on. The girls are at Western Dubuque. The boys are at at Monticello. Looking out the window right now, it's raining out there. It was snowing up on top of the hill earlier, I heard today, so I'm not positive about that, but at this time the track meet is still on. Friday, tomorrow, the girls' track is at Cascade. Boys' track is at Maquoketa. But I also want to give a shout out to Cameron Ray and Ty Oster, who qualified for the Drake Relays, the high school aspect of that. That is an honor, something very difficult to do. They have worked very hard to achieve that honor and that opportunity to perform out there. So congratulations to Cameron and to Ty both. Cameron performs tonight at 6 o'clock, and Ty throws tomorrow at, I believe, 9 o'clock in the morning. So good luck to them, and continue to move on from there. Next week, we have girls golf at Comanche on Monday, boys golf against Comanche here at home at the Bellevue Golf Club, and then we also have boys track at Comanche, and girls track is at Maquoketa that day. And then on Tuesday, girls golf goes to Preston for an all-day meet, and the middle school boys and girls track is at Northeast. And then Thursday, and if you want to come out and see some outstanding track performances, come to the River Valley Conference track meet. There'll be 13 teams there, including Bellevue, probably over 1,000 people here that night, probably 1,500 people. There'll be over 500 student athletes performing in the girls and boys events that way. Fans coming out. It'll be a great event that way. It starts at 4:30 with field events and running following, and I really encourage you to come out for that. It's a great opportunity to see some of the best track athletes in Eastern Iowa in many ways. We probably have one of the strongest conferences in the entire state of Iowa. Encourage you to come out for that. It will be enjoyable. And then next Saturday, the 6th, we have a large group music contest at Tipton for both the choir and the band. Wanted to let you know that way. Once again, like I said, the school year is winding down, but I think we always have to analyze where we're at educationally. And I got this off Twitter, I believe, or off some social media. And it's hanging in my office right now. I'm just going to read this quote to you by Dr. Eric D. Nost. Kids must learn to thrive in our world. Schools need to embed much more than reading, writing, and math into the routines of our children. Schools have to focus on resilience, compassion, motivation, critical thinking, self-discipline, character, creativity, curiosity, persistence, and enthusiasm. End quote. I think that really is what it's about. Yes, Students need to be able to do reading, they have to be able to do math, but we have to embed some of the other skills of motivation and self-discipline and critical thinking through the different things that we're doing each and every day here in school, encouraging our students to go learning beyond the textbook. Feel very proud of our students and what they accomplish at all grade levels, and our staff and what they're doing at all grade levels. So just want to emphasize here, school is much more than it used to be. School deals with far more things than it ever has in the past, and we have a responsibility to prepare our students for the future. And each and every way, and it's beyond just learning from a textbook and reciting and regurgitating answers word from word. That's not what your life is about. You're making decisions every day based on multiple things going on, and you have to react based on your knowledge, based on your I guess your overall knowledge level, I would say that way. So just wanted to mention that to everyone. I think that's very important to recognize. Finally, we have 5th graders coming out today to the middle school, high school for orientation. Then we have that parent meeting tonight that way for all incoming 6th grade students to the middle school. Hope you can attend that way if you're one of those parents and students that way, and we'll go from there. Have a great day. Stay dry. It's obviously a little wet out there, but stay dry, and hopefully the sun comes out here in the next few days the way it sounds. Thank you very much, and have a great one, everyone.